MacVoices is sponsored by Smile, the makers of world-class software like PDF Pen. Find out about all their great utilities at smilesoftware.com. MacVoices is at CES in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. Folks, this is Matt of Plott. He's going to tell you what Plott is, but by watching their demo reel, I'm not much of a DIYer, but it makes me feel like even I could maybe undertake a project or two. We'll see how that works. Matt, good to see you.
Nice to see you as well. So at Plott, what we do is we want to make DIY projects easier. We take real world dimensions and bring it into a virtual world where you can design and plan your projects. And then we're the first company that actually takes it out back into the real world so you can see your projects in the real world.
Okay, so that sounds really good. Now let's talk about what it means. So let's say I decide I'm going to add a deck to my house.
Okay, so if you were going to add a deck, you'd probably use more of our outdoor tools, which is a smart wheel. And you can actually in real time overlay it with a blueprint or a map of your house and lay out your project on your phone with our wheel.
Okay.
And you can add, at the same time, you can also take annotated directions and instructions on what you're going to do with your project and overlay images.
Okay, now you say that's your outdoor tool, your indoor tool. So I undertake something, I'm going to finish my basement or add a partition to my basement or something. What kind of indoor tools do you have?
So for indoor tool, we have Qubit, which allows you to create a virtual space on your wall, and it really just directs you to those points in the real time. So what you would do is you would design in your app what you're going to hang on the wall, whether it's a TV, a window, a door, shelving. You're doing a kitchen renovation, you need to put cabinets up. You can add all that in the app, and then our device will actually bring it to the real world for you using kind of a GPS type guidance system.
Can you say bring it to the real world? You mean direct me as to where to put things?
Yes, it will guide you exactly to those coordinates where you need to make that change. So whether or not you're hammering a nail or you need to mark out a section of the wall where you're going to cut out or install something, it'll take you to those points.
Okay, it's going to take me, how does it take me to those points? Do I get visual cues or audio cues?
So you're going to get both visual and audio. So once you're done designing in the app, you can export it to our device, and it will, with arrows, guide you to those points. And once you get to that point, a bullseye will appear and the indicator will start beeping.
Okay, so X marks the spot.
Exactly.
Again, it sounds so easy, and the demo reels make it look very impressive because you are getting that visualization of, okay, I like these three pictures here. Maybe I'd like them a little higher, a little closer together. I can do that in the app, and then Plott will let me actually execute.
Exactly. So the app is great because you get to visualize exactly how you want it done before you actually go ahead and take on the project. And not only that, if you are like a construction worker and you need to get something approved by a client, you can then share those files with your clients and have them alter or approve the design for you before you go ahead and make the change.
Oh, that's nice. So when you say alter, what format do they export in?
So you can actually send the actual Plott file, and if they have the app, they can edit within the app as well. So the app allows you to make changes as simple as a drag and drop format.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So, and is the app free?
The app is always free.
The app is. So that's cool. So you can give it to clients, let them actually make the changes. I really like that because clients say, oh, a little to the left, a little to the right. What does that mean?
Exactly, and now they can have it exactly how they want it, and the construction worker can then build that for them.
That's very intriguing. It's very intriguing. I also want to make sure we mention you've got more awards back here than I can shake a stick at. A lot of CES Innovation Awards and Technology Awards. So you've been doing something really right for a long time.
Exactly, and it's all about bringing things back into the real world because there's a ton of companies that will take it into the virtual world where you can design, but not many that can accurately represent it into the real world.
Well, I like the idea that, okay, so if I visualized it in Plott, then you're right, you take me to that spot on the wall where I'm about to hammer the nail or do the cutout, and I know I'm right because you're telling me so.
Yeah, so using our lasers, it's highly accurate. So over 100 feet, there's only a 3 millimeter inaccuracy, which means you're always going to be right and you're never going to have to measure twice. So using Qubit's 2 distance measures as well as wheel, You can gather accurate dimensional data and then import it into an app where you can use drag and drop and design your project. Once you are done designing your project, you can then change the reality to bring it back into the real world simply by selecting your points, hitting change reality, and connecting via Bluetooth. Now, once you're connected, an arrow should appear on the screen and it will guide you to your specific points in the real world where you can make the change. So if you come over to the wall with me, we'll start right here, and the arrow is going to guide me to that first point where I need to hammer that nail in. And once I get there, a bullseye will appear, and I will mark via the top indicator or whatever indicator I have selected. Once that's selected, I can click the top button and it will guide me perfectly level to the next point. As you're doing this, there's no need to ever worry about whether or not you're holding Qubit level because the accelerometers in there will always keep it balanced. And then as I go to my third point, it'll also collect. Bring your project to life in the real world.
That's great. So the website well, let me back up first. Let's talk about the pricing of these things. What I assume the way that you buy these is you buy the tools?
So yeah, you're going to buy the hardware at retail stores, and the price point is going to be about $99, and it would be in retail at the end of March, early April.
And the app is free, and that's it. There are no service fees or subscriptions or anything?
No subscriptions, no service fees.
Excellent. And the website is?
The website is www.letsplott.com.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Great product. Very interesting.
No problem. Come to our website, check it out, or follow us on social media at Let's Plott.
Excellent. Folks, I'm Chuck Joyner. We'll be back with more from CES in Las Vegas. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our MacVoices Facebook group and get more out of your Apple Tech with MacVoices magazine, free on Flipboard. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us at patreon.com/MacVoices and join these folks who help keep MacVoices coming to you. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CashFly at cashfly.com.